Hey guys, Chaos Master 237 here, back for more Final Fantasy 16, continuing from where we last left off. And I honestly was thinking of debating on what abilities to use to swap around again. For as much as I like Rook's Gambit, I'm probably gonna switch it to um go yeah, go whatever. I can't talk still. So yeah. I have only 285 ability points, so I can't upgrade anything as of yet. As for what I want to upgrade, obviously it would need to be Heat Wave. That's honestly really good. I like that ability a lot. The others are pretty good too. And I remember I said before that I wanted new abilities, and well, I did technically get those. I did get new abilities. I didn't get a new power. I did get a new ability. Well, I mean, I did. I didn't get a new element. Let's just go with that. Because of that, I was thinking maybe I could spend some time off camera at some point, trying to get the ability points I need. Though, with the pace that I've been going, it'll probably, with the pace how it was just to get the gill and everything, it's probably going to take me like days just focusing solely on doing that. Factor in another other let's plays. Yeah, that will take me a long while if I wanted to focus on that. But if anything, I wanted to see if I could try to at least get
Heather
some.
too. They get that color.
Oh my gosh. Sorry, that's what she sounded like to me. Alright. Black Blood. I mean, would it kill this game to, give items from a chest that aren't, like, things you get normally from the wild?
Welcome, welcome.
I already possessed the Gaia Blade 2, so I don't need that. Oh, that doesn't help me much. Oh, come on. They're really making it hard for me, huh? They're really making me work for this, huh?
I doubt you'll get more than that in the capital.
Since I've fallen into, whoops.
Thank you.
At least that's something at the start.
And a fine, fine day to you.
You want something, you come back with your master. I won't sell to some stray branded.
Sheesh.
Each one is handcrafted from the finest treasure.
Have you no other bearers? Those two look rather used.
Used, yes, but spent hardly. They've both at least a good year left in them.
Man, that's just messed up.
Welcome, good.
Delightful.
Back off, branded. Can't you see I'm with a customer?
Oh, and a chine of roast antelope.
Well, how about a plum for the apple of your eye?
Okay.
Keep your hands to yourself. No one will buy anything that's been soured by a branded's touch.
You there! Fancy a drop of the Empire's finest?
As if you let me.
With the right to confiscate any objects forbidden by the throne.
Okay. That was it. I was kind of hoping there would have been more, but whatever.
How much for this one?
Okay.
Are you gonna buy something or not?
Alright, well that should be everything then. Let's talk to Isabel.
What the hell are you doing?
Tut tut. We cannot have people thinking I tolerate disobedience from my branded.
The men who gave me this are no more my masters than you are. But it's not as if I can hide it.
From the moment you acquired it, that brand has done naught but take. But today, it is going to give you exactly what you want. Just play along.
Madame, back to the Vale already?
But of course, we must make ready to welcome you, my dear.
And who might this be?
Why, my new escort. The streets aren't safe for a girl, what with all the royalists about.
Well, don't work him too hard.
Well, that rather depends on you now, doesn't it? I'll see you all at sunset.
Oi, hold up. Another fucking branded. Oh, you're lucky you're with the dame. Get out of my sight, filth.
One of these days, I'm gonna get what's coming to them.
That wasn't so bad.
Wasn't so bad. They might have recognized me.
But they didn't. And even if they had, they wouldn't have done anything about it.
What makes you so
The
sure?
gentlemen of the garrison are some of my best customers. We have an arrangement, as do you and I. Now, if you'd care to follow me, we can speak more at the Vale.
Doesn't seem like I have much of a choice.
Yeah, no kidding.
That's the day done then. Drinks and the Vale.
How about the Vale, then drinks?
Alright, looking
I'll
around.
bleeding shit-a-bed bearer!
Oh my gosh. Eesh. I'm never gonna get used to that, and I definitely don't ever want to.
It's not been half a moon since Bellen's tour, and they'd have us march again.
That's what we signed up for.
Yeah. That's war. Even when you want to rest, you'll be deployed almost immediately if shit hits the fan again. Doesn't look like there's any treasure chests here as of yet. I'll do a run through around afterwards. I'm sure many people don't want to see me like open treasure chests on camera or anything, but I'm certain there are some who would. Aha! Black blood. That's one of the reasons why I believe they wouldn't want that. Oh.
And if anyone requests her company, tell them she is feeling unwell.
Madame, you look stunning.
As do you, my dear.
Shall I have one of the girls draw a bath?
That won't be necessary. Clive, my darling. Welcome to the Vale.
Okay.
Thank you for seeing me through the gates, my lady. I am in your debt.
Well, that
I'm
was
getting
the
fine
whole
ideas.
point, wasn't it? And I told you, it's Isabel. Whatever wound you so tight, I wonder. It's certainly not Sid's influence.
It's how he grew up.
You, mentioned a favor. What is it you'd have me do? I don't want to keep my companions waiting.
If you mean Sid and the girl, you needn't worry.
Yeah.
They have yet to reach the checkpoint.
How do you know
Yes,
that?
Otto asked me to help them as well. But to answer your question, I need you to find someone for me. One of my girls. Tatienne has been gone for several days now, having left no word of explanation. And I've begun to fear the worst.
I feel as if I've spent my whole life searching for people. No, I can't say I'm any good at it.
I trust you'll do your best. Oh, and take this.
Seal obtained. You have accepted the moon and stars from
Proof
Isabel.
of that trust. And hopefully enough to keep prying eyes from looking too closely at that handsome face of yours. Now, I have matters to attend to at the Iron Flagon. If you find anything, ask for me there.
Sorry for the yawning.
I should probably start here.
New quests are available. And of course, they're going to be more my priority.
I haven't seen you around the Vale of late. Oh, don't tell me you've grown tired of us.
It's not that. The garrisons are being called back to the capital. We're to join the legions.
Excuse me, you there?
Oop.
I cannot help but notice you bear the moon and stars. So you are an associate of the dames? Might I trouble you for some assistance? You'll be rewarded, of course.
And who exactly would I be assisting?
Oh, forgive me. I am Etienne, a humble merchant, though fortunate enough to count the dame among my acquaintances. I have business beyond these walls, but the guards have grown somewhat suspicious of my comings and goings of late. I was hoping someone might be kind enough to go in my stead. And who better than someone in the employ of the Vale's proprietress? Would you be willing to help a fellow in his hour of need?
Sure.
Why not?
Marvelous. The task is simple enough. Pass through the gate and deliver packages to a few of my most valued clients. There are 3 in total. A grocer, an apothecary, and a distiller. You need only mention that the items you carry are fresh from the master's table.
Nothing dangerous, I hope.
Right.
Why, of course not. Merely trifles which folk beyond the checkpoint are keen to get their hands on. And though I cannot prevent you from peeking, I advise that you don't.
Oh yeah, these are explosives.
Strongly advise.
Yeah, they're deadly. Alright, deliver. Oh wow, they're all like close. Oh, they're all pretty close together, huh? Ooh, sorry. I'm yawning a lot.
Don't think I haven't got my eye on you, Branded. On you go.
No one's allowed through the gate until all packs have been inspected.
You say these are all from Dalmekia?
There's nothing here for your kind, Branded. Go on now, shoot.
I have a delivery from Etienne. Fresh from the master's table.
Why didn't you say so? Times are hard. But this here'll make them less so. For a while at least. Sorry about the welcome. I meant nothing by it. You wait right here.
And nothing by it. Yeah, sure.
Here. You can tell Etienne I'm a man of my word.
Perfume.
Oriflamme's finest. just as promised.
Uh-huh.
I'd be dead in a ditch if it weren't for Etienne's blessings.
You won't find carpets like this in the capital.
I have no business with Branded.
Well, I have business with you. A package, fresh from the master's table.
I do not know you. Where is the merchant, Etienne?
Somewhere the gate guards won't be paying him or his affairs any mind.
Fine. Hand over the goods and be gone.
Jeez.
This is lighter than usual. Branded, if I discover you have played me false...
I can always take it back.
You will do no such thing. Your master should cut out your insolent tongue. Had you been the tool of any other man, I would see you clapped in chains. Payment. Take it and get out of my sight.
Cigars?
Those cigars are worth more than your life.
Wow. Fuck off, dude.
Speak of this to anyone, and there'll be nightshade in your morning gruel.
What did you say was in these pies again?
I warn you now, I don't sell to your kind, whether you have the coin or not. Where's your master anyway?
Etienne sent me.
Didn't know he had his own bearer. Business must be booming. All right, quickly now, before the guards notice.
Fresh from the master's table.
That isn't a burden off my back. And this is for Etienne.
All this for a drink.
Not just any drink. The very best. Specially distilled for my most discerning customers. The guards find that, they'll seize it before you can blink. You keep it well hidden, all right? If Etienne likes it, tell him there's more where that came from. For a price, of course.
Of course.
Of course.
Ch-
Perfume, cigars, and spirits. Someone has expensive tastes.
Yeah, no
Question
joke.
is, how can they afford to maintain them? I suppose there's only one way to find out.
We've the right to confiscate any objects forbidden by the throne.
Well then, I suppose you'll need a little something to remember me by.
Ah, you have returned.
I believe these are yours.
Here you go.
Delightful. The dame will be pleased.
You don't say. And would she be pleased to learn what you had to exchange for those items?
You mean the crystals? No need to be coy, my boy.
Why not just tell me in the first place?
An honest man wears deception like shackles about his ankles. I couldn't risk you stumbling under the gaze of the guards.
Gee, thanks.
After all, we both know the punishment for dealing in unsanctioned crystals, even such morsels as I provide. And if you don't know what this day's work may have cost you, then, well, I dare say you'll sleep all the better for it. Despite the risk, our friends beyond the wall gladly give their finest and most treasured wares for the paltry crumbs I trade in.
I didn't realize crystals were so scarce here.
As scarce as chocobo teeth, hence the thriving market for even the scantest fragments. Do you think it vulgar that I profit from the hardship of others?
I think you're doing what you believe is necessary.
Yeah, indeed. And I don't doubt the dame would agree. A reward for a job well done. I have the goods I was commissioned to gather, and the guards are none the wiser. I thank you, as will our mutual friend when she hears of how you have aided me.
Mm-hmm.
Did one of them get on this?
Another one of the dame's pets. Why must she let them off the leash?
Oh, you're gonna get a
one
girl.
of the dames, I see. Well, you'd best be back to the Vale before the sun sets. Once the men of the garrison have filled their bellies with liquid courage, a brooch won't stay their tempers.
I bet.
It's not been half a moon since Belen's talk.
Heard the bones fell favourably.
That's what we
To the
signed up
Vale,
for.
then.
I don't know how a bearer came by the moon and stars, but thank goodness I found you. Can I trust you to be discreet?
About what?
About this. About what I wish to ask of you. About the fact that I, a humble creature, assist the Dame of the Vale in her endeavors. As unlikely as it may seem, there are those within the upper echelons of Samberquois society who find the Empire's treatment of bearers to be barbaric.
All right. But what do you want from me?
This town is carried upon the backs of its bearers, and yet many would see their servants starve. Not for the want of coin, simple fare cost little more than a pittance, but to revel in the suffering of others, a simple act of cruelty. Contemptible though it is, my countrymen would sooner cut off their noses to spite their faces than see their bearers fed.
Dude,
And
that's
despite
fucked.
my best attempts at secrecy, my efforts to dole out comestibles have been noticed. Which brings me to my request. The brand upon your cheek affords you a certain freedom. A freedom I could sorely use.
Alright.
Fine. What do you need me to do?
Oh, thank you. An extra meal may not seem like much, but it will make all the difference. Here, deliver these, but keep them hidden. Quickly now. What food I can provide goes where the need is greatest. And today, that happens to be the barracks. 3 bearers, overworked and underfed, not permitted a moment's rest.
It's no wonder so many die before their time.
Tragic, true, but do not let anger make you careless. People will view this act of mercy as an undermining of the Empire's authority. Be discreet for both our sakes, and for the sake of those we feed. Oh, and when you're finished, a word in the ear of one of the Dame's girls would be appreciated.
You won't be staying then?
I'm afraid not. I am expected back in the capital, and have already risked much speaking with you this long.
Alright, let's get it on.
Crystal's curse is bad enough. We can't let people starve as well.
Let's read this. All right.
Heard the bones fell favourably.
Are you waiting for it to heal on its own? Hurry up!
Looks like now's not the time.
And I guess I gotta come back later for that one.
You look like you need a rest.
Not half as much as I need this. Thank you. I don't eat it here, though. Not where anyone might see.
Has it always been this bad?
Oh, it was worse before the Chamberlain. I'd be dead without him. Me and many others.
That's something at least.
Mm-hmm.
Greetings. You are one of the dames chosen, I see. Me? I am but a nameless weaver of song, who would warm the hearts of the good folk of this town with such humble cloth as the muse might permit me to make.
Alright. Yeah, it's that one.
I have something for you.
From the Chamberlain. Thank you. You need to leave. Now. Please.
Branded! Who told you to rest? Stoke those damn flames! And you! If you've got a message for me, out with it. If not, return to your post.
Oh, don't start shit.
Get out of my forge. If I'd wanted another bear, I would have sent for one. You branded are nothing but a nuisance. Feckless Valisthea.
Dude, you're gonna be... Dude, I'm so tempted to deck you in the friggin' face.
Enough! Curse you! Get away from me!
Dude, he's friggin' trying.
You'll work faster next time if you know what's good for you!
Yeah. It looks like you need it.
The Chamberlain must have sent you, but alas, my work is far from over. If I don't go now, they'll beat me.
You need to rest.
But I won't. I've wounds to heal and bones to mend.
And what of your own hurts?
They'll wait. As will my hunger. Thank you.
Yeah, he doesn't have much of a choice.
A drover has more regard for his cattle than the Empire does its bearers. Anyway, I'd better head to the Vale.
I'll send them here.
Sergeant's got it in for us two. Has it? Where's your commanding officer branded? Don't you know the training grounds are for real soldiers?
Hey, you lost or something? Sorry, but the Imperial Guard's got no use for your kind. The infantry always needs more bodies, though.
I'm just passing through.
But I don't bloody believe it. The bastard's wearing the moon and stars.
That'll be why he's strutting about like he owns the place.
Not.
Dame laughed when we offered her our protection. You reckon this prick's really worth a couple of the Emperor's finest?
Want to try me?
I dare say there's ways of finding out. How about it, Branded? Care to show us how you earned that brooch?
I'd rather not.
Oh, no doubt. Only, chivalrous souls that we are, Robin and I need to know the dame's being properly looked after.
Then face me yourselves.
Fine. If it'll put your mind at ease.
Oh, and just so you know, I won't be holding back. I suggest you don't either.
Dude,
Take
you don't
a
want
moment
me.
to get ready if you need it. Wouldn't want you whining about an unfair fight.
That's my line to you, you prick. I'm gonna enjoy this. Title is fitting. It's very befitting.
Now.
Oops. Hit X too soon.
What do you want?
Sorry.
Cocky bastard. All right, let's be having you.
Can't wait to knock this guy down a peg. Oh, before that, let me check. Okay, I still got some good time.
Oh, and when you go cry to your mistress, tell her it was Leon who gave you the pounding. Use all the dirty tricks you want, Branded.
Oops. Need him to do that again.
Stay down. All right. So you know one end of a blade from the other. Enough. I yield. Fuck me.
What the hell are you playing at, Leon? Ah, so it's a real challenge he wants, is it? Fine. Sword up, bearer. Let's have some fun, shall we? How'd a bearer win the Dane's favour anyway?
By knowing when to hold my tongue for a start.
Ooh. Oh, what the?
You got potential. I'll give you that.
Ha! Send your ass flying.
Can I go now?
Grieger's gas. The bastard didn't even break a sweat.
The dame's man or no, he's still a Branded. Best hope the sergeant never hears about this.
Yeah, not after the bullocking he gave us for missing drills. Might be the old sod had a point.
I'll leave you to it.
Yeah, good bloody riddance. At least we know the dame's in safe hands, I suppose.
Do us a favour. If you have to tell the dame about this, tell her we got a good few hits in, eh?
Sure.
The Emperor's finest, thrashed by a Branded. The sergeant may be a surly bastard, but he had our number, all right. Extra drills it is, then.
Alright, sorry about that.
It's not been half a moon since Belen's tour.
That's what we signed up for.
Word is that the legions are ready into march again.
Tatienne is very special to me. All of my girls are. I need to know what happened to her.
And I'll find the answer in just a minute.
All right. Are you here for business or pleasure?
Yes.
Business, though not my own. The Chamberlain put me to work delivering food.
Ah, so he found someone to help him then. Just as well. I hear his friends back at court have been taking a little too much interest in him of late.
So he really is a Chamberlain.
There was a time when he was the Val's most illustrious customer. Us girls thought of him as a generous uncle. He was one of the only people round here who seemed bothered by the way the Empire treats its bearers.
Rare for one in his position.
A fact not wasted on the Dame. A little nudge from her is all it took, and he became the patron saint of Northreach's starving masses. My sisters and I may have lost an uncle, but bearers are being fed for a change, so we don't grumble. Much.
Glad to hear it.
Gives you faith, though, doesn't it? To know there are people out there like him. And you, for that matter. It's no wonder the Dame's got a soft spot for you.
I better be going.
All right.
You wear the Dame's brooch. She must trust you.
Enough to have me look for one of your colleagues. A woman by the name of Tatienne.
She's still missing then. Oh, if only I'd comforted her.
You saw her before she disappeared.
The day before, she was in tears. She'd lost her comb, a gift from the Dame. It wasn't anything fancy, but you could tell it meant the world to her. You see, Tatienne was an orphan, and she looked upon the Dame as a mother, as do we all.
So she was upset.
And I didn't lend her my shoulder. But perhaps someone else did. Tatienne shared a room. Her chambermaid may have seen something. She's over there, sitting by the pond.
Thank you. Let's see what her chambermaid can tell us then.
All right.
So you're the new escort the girls have been talking about. And you've already been sent off on an errand, eh? Poor boy. You'll be knackered before the real work begins later on tonight.
I'm told you share a bedchamber with Tatienne. Did she say anything to you before?
Before she went missing. Only that she needed to meet with someone. She did mention a name, but I know exactly who she meant.
You do?
Lad from the garrison. Annoying little shit. Spent every guil he earned on Tatienne, and picked fights with anyone else who tried to buy her time. Followed her around like a lost puppy. Tatienne was flattered at first, but it didn't take long for her to get scared. She thought about saying something. But the Dame was so proud of her for how much she was bringing in, and she didn't want to let her down.
This man from the garrison. Did you ever see him?
Of course I did. He tried to sneak into our room enough times. Slimy sod's got a scar over one eye. Claims he got it in battle.
You've been very helpful.
Don't let him get away with this. Find him, and you'll find her.
Oh boy.
Man from the garrison. Seems a trip to the barracks is in order.
I was just there too. Oh man. I thought clearing that side quest would have allowed me not to, you know, have to go back and forth.
The markets are up.
Ugh, you need not remind me. They're incessant.
Heard the bones fell favourably. To the Vale, then, is it?
I'm looking for a man with a scar over his eye.
Looking for a man? Does this look like a brothel, Branded? Fuck off.
Hold your tongue. He wears the dame's brooch. One word from him and the Vale's doors will be barred to us for good.
There's only one man in the garrison with a dodgy eye. His name's Yannick. I haven't seen him around lately, though.
On account of him being in Moor. Yeah, Yannick left a few days back. Said he had dealings with a merchant there.
The dame thanks you. Moor is the last village on the road to Oriflamme. I should let Isabel know where I'm headed.
I need others march again.
That's what we signed up for.
Clive, tell me you bear good tidings.
That remains to be seen.
Oh, Tatienne, you could have told me.
This Yannick. The soldiers I spoke to believe he's in the village of Moor. According to them, he claimed to have some business with a merchant there. Though that wouldn't explain his continued absence.
And you plan on traveling to Moor to ascertain the truth?
Isn't that what you want?
Oh, it is, but I fear sending you there may cause more harm than good. The people of Moor are rather set in their ways. You'll find they have little love for bearers, and they will not hesitate to report one such as you to the constabulary. There is a man in Moor who owes me a favor. More than one, in fact. His name is Bertrand, and he works at the stables. Tell him I sent you.
I shall return as soon as I find something.
Alright.
That's the day done then.
Alright, I got a little bit more time. I don't think I'll be able to complete this little quest, but I might be able to get close. And once I get to that place, that's when I'll... Oh yeah, once I definitely get to that place. Hold on. Anything else open up in the map that I know? Nope. Okay. Once I get to that place, I'll save the game and I'll I'll call it a night. Or then I'll call it a day for Final Fantasy XVI.
Oriflamme, how many bearers suffer to keep your granaries full?
You see it too, then? It's not just me bleary eyes playing tricks on me.
If you mean the waves stopped at full crest, then yes, I do. How could I miss the bleeding thing?
Why not? I'll fight this thing.
No mistakes. Over here. Sick of Toggle. Get him. Over here. Get him.
Don't let them get away.
Get him. Toggle.
Yeah, I'll just head over there. I'll skip the fighting for now, and I'll collect the chests. I'll show the chests that I'll find as best I can. I know there were like, recall from all this, I believe there was like two I didn't do on camera. One was with an accessory. Another one I think was out in one of the random areas. I know the other one.
I need you fit for the morrow's harvest.
Sorry. The second chest I didn't show. You weren't missing really anything, if I'm gonna be honest. It just all it had was shark fangs in it. Or no, yeah, shark fangs in it. So you didn't miss anything on that one. The first chest, however, yeah, you did miss on that. I'm sorry, but I didn't want to have to show me getting to that again, because I don't know how to do the editing stuff that well.
The people of Moor are as intolerant as Isabel says. It's no wonder the Empire never sent my unit here.
Ones the capital sends us are already half stone.
Are you Bertrand? The dame sent me.
Sounds about right. Only time I hear from her is when she wants something. Well, go on then. What is it?
One of her courtesans has gone missing, and I need to find her. A soldier who may have information on her whereabouts is rumored to have come here to meet with a trader.
Many traders stop to peddle their wares on their way to the capital, but only one's been seen quarreling with a soldier.
Is he still here?
The trader? Oh, yeah. Stubborn sod stood his ground till the soldier got tired of shouting, from what I hear. If you seek him out, keep your head down. Fact is, folks round here would sooner hang a branded than help him.
Jeez.
Even with the dame's brooch for protection.
Understood.
Then would it kill you to just remove that mark for already, Clive?
Straw for the stables. One of the ends just gave birth.
What do you want?
What do you want? I want you to shut up. How about that? Oh my gosh. So many items that are just so expensive. It'd probably take me days to get that alone.
You don't think he's a deserter, do you?
What's this? A branded? Where's your master? Must I call for the constable?
I come to you from Northreach, at the behest of the dame. Perhaps you've heard of her.
Why, of course I have. I am the good lady's servant.
Wow.
What is it that she requires of me?
Rumor has it you were seen arguing with a soldier some few days ago. A soldier with a scar over his eye.
Yes, that's right. He had a comb which he claimed was an antique. Said he wanted to trade it for a newer one. But old though it was, an antique it most certainly was not, as I told him. Nevertheless, he insisted that it was of great value, and was quite vehement about my appraisal. I stood firm, however, and for all his bluster, he still purchased a new comb, albeit an inexpensive one.
And do you know where he went after that?
My customers aren't usually in the habit of telling me whither they are bound, but as it happens, this one did. Yonder ruins, strange as it may sound.
My thanks.
Not at all. I would do anything for the dame. Anything. Be sure and tell her, won't you, that I was helpful. I mean, most helpful.
You are fortunate to have fallen into the dame's good graces, but her influence wanes the further you stray from Northreach. Remember that, my wayward lamb.
Noted. Alright, so like I said, I'm gonna end the part here. I'm gonna save the game, call it a day, and I'll see you guys back for more Final Fantasy XVI. See you guys then.